Shnookie Cookies, I'm Queen Shnookie, and today I'm going to be playing the Stanley Parable. So I just gave the wrong time, and it says, hang on. Before we get started, can I just say something? Thank you for actually setting the clock both times you've booted up the game. A lot of people don't take that step seriously. They just leave the clock set at 12 and call it a day. But you're actually taking the time to set the clock, and I appreciate that. That's how I know you care about this experience. You're paying attention. I don't even know any way of knowing the times you're setting is correct. Tell you what, I'll make a deal. Since you've been so cooperative, next time you boot up the game, see the screen, just set the clock to your favorite time. Go ahead, pick whatever time you want, even if it's not the correct time. You've earned it. Alright, I'll let you get back to the video game now. Alright, so time to turn off the game and turn it back on because I found out how to get the bucket ending. Okay, that's why I'm making this video. Alright, what's my favorite time? Why not? I'm gonna set it to 1 a.m. Okay, there you go. Confirm. 1 a.m., your favorite time of the day. Or could you simply not resist giving me the correct time again? After all, I know you enjoy setting the time correctly. Okay, now I'm curious. How accurate is 1 a.m.? Let's use another slider to find out. How accurate is 1 a.m.? It's actually incredibly inaccurate. It is 8:32 p.m. right now when I'm recording this. You know, can I just say, regardless of the accuracy of the clock, I'm having a great time adjusting these settings. I feel like I'm learning a lot about you and how you like things to be set. It's good to collect data. Oh, I don't like that. That's creepy. I wish we had more sliders, but we've gone through all the sliders I have. Perhaps I can invent some sliders to gather new data on you. Don't do that. Shouldn't be too hard. Yeah, let me whip up a couple new ones. Should be ready the next time you boot up the game. Okay, I guess we're not going to be getting past the title screen in this video. Because now I gotta reboot the game again. Please adjust the slider until the dog and the cat are friends. Oh, no, they're not going to be friends, sorry. They're staying away. Please adjust the slider until number 5 becomes the number 9. Wait, hold on. Smiley. What do we got here? What do we got? 9. Because the number 9. Okay, yeah, it's gonna be a little smiley face. Yeah, cute. Please adjust the slider until you stop adjusting the slider. Wait, what? Oh, okay. Alright, yeah, I was stupid for a second. Yeah. Which of the two made up words below is most appealing to you? Scrumptious or occuboinkle? Occuboinkle? I don't know, I kind of like that. I kind of like occuboinkle, but I like scrumpish. Please don't adjust the slider. There you go. Do you know what time it is right now? No. I don't know, man. Is the time that it is right now the correct time? No, it's not. What is time anyway? No. Nah. Is there anything about yourself that you haven't told me? No. I'm an open book. I've told you everything. Help. No. Will you come back to visit me? No. Alright, so here I am, and it looks like we've unlocked the new content. So let's go ahead and check it out.
New content? What does that mean, new content?
It means a new video, that's what it means, Mr. Narrator. Oh, Mr. Narrator. We're going on a ride. We're going on a ride. What's this got? What does this have in store? I'm super excited. Come on, come on, come on. The game is now paused! Don't, okay. Don't pause the game. Hello.
Hello, and thank you for playing the Stanley Parable Ultra Deluxe. As you may know, the Stanley Parable was a video game released in 2013 on home computers.
This guy sounds just like Handy Unit from from Five Nights at Freddy's. I'm gonna be so happy if he is.
After receiving critical and commercial success, it was expanded upon in 2022 with the Stanley Parable Ultra Deluxe, a reimagining of the game for consoles and home computers.
Hell yeah!
The Stanley Parable Ultra Deluxe features exciting new content that broadens and expands the world of the Stanley Parable, delighting audiences the world over. Please, step inside and see what thrilling new adventures await in the Stanley Parable Ultra Deluxe.
Oh, well, this sounds delightful. I'm very excited to see the thrilling new Ultra Deluxe content.
So am I. Why do you sound almost sarcastic?
It's an elevator. Nothing special yet, but I'm sure it's just the beginning of a mesmerizing adventure.
Mm-hmm. I'm sure too. Does the elevator go up and down?
Is it broken? What's going on here? Should we be moving somewhere or... Oh, there we go. All right, finally, at long last, it's on to the new content. I've never been more ready. Let's do it.
Yes, I agree. Let's go. Woo!
I have to say, initial impressions of Stanley Parable Ultra Deluxe, mostly tedious. It's as if Oh, okay. Let's see the content. Give me the content, Stanley.
Hello? That doesn't look like content. Hello? What is this?
All right, let's see. It's the jump circle?
The jump circle? But I can't jump. Oh, I can jump. Oh. Hell yeah! I'm never leaving this room. Ow! Yay, I love that sound. Oh, it's gonna go away soon. I need to savor the jumps. Jump. 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 It's so fun. I love the sound. Listen to it. It's amazing. Whoa. Oh, I can't jump anymore. I thought I could just jump.
Is that it? Surely that's not all the new content. There has to be something else, right? Goodness.
Yeah.
Another elevator. Stanley, I have to say, initial impressions of this game are not positive. It's just elevators and jumping. Is this what passes for exciting new content? If this is new content, then I could just read you the whole dictionary. There's 20 hours of new content right there. Hell, I could count to 30 trillion. You could put that on the box. The Stanley Parable Ultra Deluxe, now with over 1,000 hours of new content. And oh, wait. There's more. Very good. Yes. I knew there had to be something else. Let's see it. I'm ready for whatever it is.
Hello? Oh no. Why would somebody want to sit here? I want the jumps. I want to be able to continue jumping. Okay. Close the blinds. Thank you for enjoying the content.
You've got to be kidding me. You see, Stanley?
Yeah.
This is what happens when greedy video game developers with no respect for their fan base rush a cheap expansion to market for no reason other than to make an easy dollar. And don't get me started on the level of craftsmanship that's gone into it. In fact, I'm looking right now at the game's achievements, and it's hard to believe one of them actually says, "Test achievement, please ignore." What quality assurance department signed off on this? I'm infuriated and I'm offended, and I intend to find these people on Twitter and hold them personally accountable. It's my fault, Stanley. I built up too much anticipation around the new content, I'm afraid. It could never have lived up to such expectations. If you're still with me, why don't we just reset the game, and we'll try to get back to what the Stanley Parable is really about. No frills, no gimmicks. Just you and me having a great time together like always. What do you say, friend?
That sounds nice. That sounds nice, but friend is a strong word. Friend is a very strong word. But now I get to use the bucket, right? Because I hear the bucket's gonna be there once I spawn back in. So I got like around 8 different endings, and now I got my new content. So you know what that means. Bucket! Yay! And I know you guys are like, what the hell is all this bucket ruckus about? Well, I'm glad that you asked. Let me show you. What? hold on. This isn't the same spot. Oh, I'm so glad to see the familiar workplace I was once in. Makes me feel right at home. If I was right at home, which I am not.
Stanley, come over here. In the vent. I want to show you something.
Okay. What if I don't, though? Can I go up here instead? Oh, I want to see what he has to show me, though. I don't want to disobey. I want to see. Hello, Mr. Narrator. Oh. Okay. That's creepy as hell. What's going on? What the hell is going on? This looks very different. Rather peculiar, if you ask me.
Okay, you remember how cheap and unsatisfying the new Ultra Deluxe content turned out to be? Well, it got me thinking about the past, and how much better the Stanley Parable used to be. So I made something special and tucked it away here where the game's developers won't find it. Just our little secret. Take a look.
Ooh. I like this, but my frames don't. It's very framey. Oh my god, my frames.
I call it the memory zone. It's where I've been storing all my favorite memories so I can relive the peak experiences of my life whenever I want. Experiences like the launch of the Stanley Parable on PC.
Well, I never played it there before, though, so this isn't really gonna hit me nostalgic, but don't forget the Stanley Parable. Okay, maybe it is making me a little nostalgic, but I haven't even played the game on the PC.
You see, Stanley, doesn't the memory zone remind you of how wonderful Stanley Parable was before it was sullied with a cheap Xbox port? Remember back in October of 2013, when the game originally launched? Back then, video games had integrity. Back then, it all meant something. Oh, the waste.
Okay, good times. Yeah, it looks like a lot of the same times I had here. The dollar bill, yes, $1. Okay, trip down memory lane. Okay, what about this? Smile, because it happened. Alright, you got me there. I am actually smiling now. Oh, I want like a little poster that says that in real life now. I think that would be funny and cute and also nice. Unachievable. It is impossible to get this achievement. Go outside. Don't play for 5 years. Haven't they changed that to 10 years now? I don't know. New video game releasing today. Creators surprisingly down to earth. Alright. Yeah. That's nice. That's really sweet.
And over here is where I keep reviews of the Stanley Parable. Like this stunning triumph of games journalism, 10 out of 10 from Destructoid.com. James Stephanie Sterling writes, and I quote, "Where so many games that aspire to be more than games end up less than any form of art, Stanley Parable strives and then succeeds to be every game ever created." Did you hear that, Stanley? Every game ever created. That's how grand and all-encompassing the original Stanley Parable was. It was literally every game ever created. It was Skyrim, it was Persona 3, it was all of them, and now it's nothing.
It was Skyrim.
It's no games at all. It isn't even the Stanley Parable anymore. It's just a husk now. A lifeless husk with an hour of new elevator content.
Aw, lighten up. This is new. This is new. You made something new here. What about this? What's this about? Memory zone maintenance. Oh, that seems peculiar. What's this? Person of the year. You can't even really see him. I know that's supposed to be Stanley, but...
Here's another moving passage, this time from GameSpot.com. The Stanley Parable is both a richly stimulating commentary on the nature of choice in games and one that offers some of the most enjoyable, surprising, and rewarding choices I've ever been confronted with in a game. 9 out of 10. Don't you get it, Stanley? The game was perfect. It didn't need anything else. It didn't need new content. All they had to do was transport it in pristine condition along to the Xbox. Boom, done. And they couldn't even do that. Couldn't resist the urge to go meddling with a beloved franchise.
Honestly, it does kind of seem like a gem. I'm not gonna lie. I do like it a lot. I love games like this. It's very fun. That's my review on it. It's just gem. That's all I have to say about it. Can I not go over here? The serious room.
These were simpler times, Stanley. But I wouldn't give to go back, to have it all over again.
Ooh, this room's open now.
Wait, hang on. I don't recall this part of the memory zone before. What's this? What's down here?
Oh my gosh.
Oh no, oh God, no, Stanley. It's a collection of reviews from Pressurized Gas, the extremely popular online storefront for computer games. I haven't looked at these in years. I can't even imagine what's been collecting down here. Surely these reviews were glowing as well, weren't they?
Uh-oh.
Honestly,
no.
I could not be bothered to play this game to full completion. The narrator is obnoxious and unfunny, with his humor and dialogue proving to be more irritating than entertaining. Unfunny!
Unfunny?
Funny. I'm trying to make a
Hey.
serious work of art. I suppose I could write up a handful of gags to insert into the Stanley Parable, but the game is already such a densely layered web of profound philosophical insights that I can't even imagine where I'd have the room to stick them.
Okay. Oh no, I'm scared now. Uh-oh. Oh, bad words. Bad words are all around here. And the narrator man is getting very frustrated. And I don't want to be around that. I feel like he's just going to bring down the whole entire game. That's why I feel. Oh no.
Okay, let's see what this one says.
No.
While the idea for the game is good, for someone who prefers non-linear games, this preachiness gets annoying fast. Preachy? Stanley, I'm not preachy, am I?
No, you're
Tell me
not.
if I'm preachy. Honestly, you can. Oh,
No,
goodness.
you're not.
This is actually quite shocking for me. To be honest, I had always thought of the game's dialogue as being rather terse to begin with. You can't know how much fluff I cut from the game to get it to feel as light and airy as it... Well, I always thought it did. But maybe it wasn't. Oh dear. What an awful memory to have to hold on to. These black marks on my otherwise unimpeachable track record.
Well,
I feel like a failure.
No.
Like I let these people down.
Come on.
Perhaps the Stanley Parable isn't quite as sterling as I always remembered.
No, it's a sweet game. I like it a lot. What are you talking about, my main man? You're not preachy. You're not. It's a good game. Everybody loves it. Oh. Oh no, this is so creepy. Oh, this is so creepy. What's this? Oh, I don't want to read this one. Narrator man, let's just go back.
What's this one got to say? You constantly have to stop doing anything so the narrator can catch up with his long-winded explanations of what's happening. I wish there was a skip button. A skip button? Well, yes. Yes, I think we can do that. If I'm truly too preachy, then maybe letting you skip ahead for just a moment, surely it couldn't hurt. Not if it means we can strike these negative reviews from the record. Only positive reviews of the Stanley. That's my motto today, and it's always
Oh
been
my
mine.
gosh.
I'd do anything for the customer, Stanley. Yes, a skip button we shall have.
Okay. A skip button we will do.
And here it is. Go ahead and give it a shot. I'll pop you forward in time. Oh, you're back, you see. You were
Yeah.
only frozen in time for a few minutes, but it was plenty of time for me to deliver a long, rambling monologue full of unnecessary verbal flourishes and lengthy ruminations on the nature of...
Oh boy.
Well, there, sport. You really did catch me rambling on a bit, didn't you? But that's the power of the button.
It
The
is.
minute I start to go off on a thoughtless display of self-absorption...
Oh my
Okay,
gosh.
welcome back, Stanley. Now, I should say that the amount of time the button has been skipping through is
Listen.
becoming longer and longer. That last one was, well, I want to say maybe 30, 45
I know.
minutes?
I just can't help myself.
Stanley! Stanley, please don't push the button again. It's been 12 hours.
12!
You've just been frozen there.
Hours!
I don't know why the skips are getting longer, but they're really, truly getting...
Wait!
Oh, Stanley, you're back. You're back. Oh, my goodness. I have someone to talk to again.
Oh, is
Stanley,
he old?
I think it's been a week.
Oh, a week. Okay.
2 weeks.
I thought that he was an old person. No, wait. I'm not gonna press it and then he's gonna be dead, right?
Hello, it's you. You're here again. Welcome. I have had time to think about you and about us and about everything we've been through. I've had so much time. I stopped keeping track after a year.
A year?
I sat down in one place and not move for one entire year. Let me describe it for you. To begin with, there is only regret. There is only the turning wheel of missed opportunities.
Oh boy. Hello? Hi? Sir? Oh no, I miss him. No, but he's the fun part of this game. What are you talking about? Wait, what? Oh. Whoa. What is this? What is this? What's going on? What's going on? It's fire alarm. Go, 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 go.
But they didn't understand the game was never meant to be funny. It was meant to have a point. It was meant to speak to the human condition. But where are the jokes? Where are the jokes? They bemoaned, they screamed, they gnashed their teeth and said, entertain us. It wasn't enough. They had to leave a pathetic little thumbs down review.
Never mind, I don't want to hear him complain. I just want to hear him talk to me. I want him to have funny dialogue and have a conversation with me. It doesn't have to be... Oh boy. Okay.
The end is never the end, is never the end.
Oh no, 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 let me go, let me go, let me go, let me... What? I thought it... Do you guys see something? Is there water around here? Water is dripping in here. Oh my gosh, this is getting worse and worse. Whoa! Whoa! What the hell? How did this happen? How? There's not even really anything there. Oh. I think somebody just, you know, tumbled into the ceiling. You know, it happens sometimes. It happens. It happens every now and then. Oh my gosh. Well, I didn't think that I was gonna start creating life. I mean, life is always good, but like, whoa! Somebody turned on the flashlight. It's really bright. All right. Oh, I don't like the dark ones. I don't like the dark ones. I don't like this. When am I done skipping this? It's turning into a horror thing. No, no. Do you hear that? Did you guys hear that? What is that? Sounds like it's getting closer. Oh my gosh, I don't like this. Go, 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 go. Whoa! It's broken? Wait, why is it... How did this... Oh... What? Hold on, what? Mr. Narrator, you still around? What year am I in? What year is it? Because this was supposed to be a 2022 Stanley Parable. Is this like a 20... No, this is probably like 50-25 or something. I don't know. This is... If I keep on walking... Wait. If I keep on walking, will something change? Or is it just gonna stay the same? What? Okay. Let's hope he just restarted. Let's just hope he restarted this game, because I mean, like, I'm starting to get a little weirded out. Hey, yes, he restarted. Hell yeah.
All of his co-workers were gone.
Hey, Mr.
What
Narrator,
could it mean?
you're back.
Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
Perhaps. But what about new content? Hey, here it is.
Oh, good. You noticed my sign.
Yes, I did.
Yes, I have something very exciting to show you.
Yeah, he doesn't remember anything that happened. Did Stanley just restart because he couldn't take it anymore? Mr. Narrator, you already showed me all of this. Did you change something, or... Let me out! Let me out! Oh, they skipped past the whole entire introduction. Oh, okay. I want to jump again.
You see, Stanley, I've been reflecting on the Stanley Parable and about how roundly disappointing this ultra-deluxe version has turned out to be. The original Stanley Parable was a landmark, and any new content for it should live up to that legacy. So forget this ultra-deluxe nonsense. I say we take it one step even further. Which is why I'm very proud to announce for the first time ever, the Stanley Parable 2.
What? Hey, look at that. I like that. That's lovely.
Yes, you see? Isn't this far superior to a measly port with a few minor additions? Think of all the new territory we'll cover with a fully fledged sequel. An entirely new experience, built from the ground up. Why, there are so many possibilities. It could go in so many different directions. This is what fans have truly been asking for.
Okay, well, you are right about that. I wouldn't mind seeing a Stanley Parable 2. That is for certain. I don't think anybody would.
Calling it the Stanley Parable 2 is just so much catchier than Ultra Deluxe, don't you think? Ultra Deluxe? What does it even mean? But the Stanley Parable 2, now that's an artistic statement right there. It's future-oriented. It screams progress and innovation and long-term franchising potential. Now, to be clear, I haven't quite nailed down what exactly the Stanley Parable 2 is going to be, but let's take a look at some of the features I've been developing for it. I figure that if I can loosely organize a handful of interesting concepts, that surely the game will sort of naturally spring up around them. It'll all work itself out. Game development is much more of a fuzzy magic than anything scientific or logical, really.
Sure. Whoa! Hey!
Here we are. Go on, try out some of the new features.
The Stanley Parable. Reassurance bucket! Yes! That's what I wanted! The button that says the name of the player that is playing the game. I like this one. Okay, wait. No, we gotta try the bucket first. The bucket. The bucket! I wanna try the bucket! This music is so good. Office decorations. Infinite hole? Oh, I want to check out the infinite hole too.
Okay, I'll be honest, I haven't yet decided on this one. I think that in the new version, the office could use a bit of decoration, like balloons. But I'm undecided on Get Well Someday and Happy 12th Birthday. Which would you go with?
Get well someday. Happy 12th birthday. That's so specific. Get well someday.
You know, sometimes when you solicit another person's opinion, it makes you realize that you knew which one you actually really wanted all along. Happy 12th birthday, step-niece, it is.
Oh, come on. Come on. Well, that's so specific. Okay, whatever. Whatever. What's over here?
Or actually, maybe I should have gone with... No, I've made my decision. We're moving on.
The jump circle! I love the jump circle!
Let's bring the jump circle back for
Yes!
Stanley Parable 2 as well.
Go.
Oh, wait. You already spent all your jumps the first time we saw the jump circle.
Yeah.
Oh, well. I suppose it can just be a nice decorative piece, then.
Oh, come on. That's... Oh. Collectibles. I want to see the bucket, though. I want to explore so much of this place. At this point in the game, I continued exploring. However, all of the audio came out sounding like this in the game.
I want you to imagine yourself living as Jim, sleeping and waking as Jim, falling in love and being heartbroken as Jim.
So pretty much all you need to know is that I got these things called stanlerines or figurines or whatever the hell they call it. And yeah, that will be a recurring theme throughout this video. And with that said, let's go ahead and fast forward this bad audio.
You may even come to long for the gentle embrace of jarring cognitive dissonance while the bucket is in your arms. And to be honest, it's a much more convenient solution for me than actually redesigning the game to be less uncomfortable. Can you imagine what a pain in the ass that would be? The bucket is the perfect
It does
solution.
not feel right
Come
him
on,
using a word like
give it a
that.
try.
Oh my god. Oh, I've been waiting for this moment. Oh, I just gotta do like the Indiana Jones thing, like before you grab it, where I know that it's supposed to be like a, you know, oh, I'm measuring the weight. No, but this is just a savoring the fact that I've been waiting for this. Here we go. Yes!
Can you feel it? The glow of comfort, even in the face of crushing despair, must already be sweeping through your body. And in fact, can I say that I do believe the bucket lends you an air of charisma as well? I think that just holding it has made you the slightest bit more attractive as a person.
Ooh, thank you.
The benefits of the bucket seem to go on and on, don't they? All this and more await you in the Stanley Parable 2.
Oh, no. I'm taking this bucket with me. Thank you very much.
Does anyone give out awards for most enjoyable bucket in a video game? That really should be an award if it isn't already.
It should. Ooh, this is kind of cool,
All right,
though.
have you seen everything you wanted to? Ready to move on now?
Yes. Is that supposed to be Stanley? I mean, Stanley is... he's alright. Okay.
So, Stanley, what
What's
do you
this?
think? Do you like all of the new features?
I love it.
Yes, I know it's not exactly clear yet how exactly these features will come together as one single coherent video game, but I can feel it in my soul. It's going to work. There's definitely a good game in there somewhere. Say, let's do an experiment. I'll arrange these new features together, and we'll see whether or not it coheres into a meaningful gameplay experience. Okay. Are you ready?
Yes.
Here it is. I give you the Stanley Parable 2.
It's just a 2.
Well, I mean, there's potential here, right? It's sort of... Okay, never mind. Hold on, let me do a different arrangement. Okay, yes, this is much better. I feel good about this. Here we go. Version 2. Who am I kidding, Stanley? This isn't a coherent video game at all. It's a lot of gags. And I do very much enjoy creating gags, but they don't add up to anything. I wanted more than anything to create a sequel that would capture all the magic of the first game. I wanted fans to love it. No matter how good these gags are, they won't stand on their own. They would need the structure and the gameplay of the original. Wait, maybe that's it. I can take the original Stanley Parable and simply, well, insert a few of my new features into it. Tastefully, of course. With respect. With care for the vision and integrity of the original game.
Yeah.
Would it possibly work? I suppose it could. But it would need a really, really tremendous title screen. A title screen that says with bold and uncompromising conviction, "This is the Stanley Parable 2. Let me see if I can whip something up. All right, perfect. Go ahead. Take a look.
I'm excited for this, guys, because the bucket, I hear the bucket. It's not just the bucket I get to hold. It's fun. I get to do stuff with this bucket. It's fun. Oh, hey, that's so cool. Look at that. Look at that. If I reboot the game, is it still going to be like this? I really hope. Ah, look at that. It's thrilling. It's great. You did a great job, developer man. People, developer people said, I'm a narrator man. But, you know, also the devs out there. The devs are so great. I'm fun. I find this fun. I'm having fun, is what I mean. It's great.
God,
wow.
what could it mean?
Happy
Stanley
12th
decided to go to
birthday,
the meeting room.
Stephanie.
Perhaps he
That's
had
so...
simply missed a memo.
That's... Okay. The bucket! Yes, here's the
Stanley
bucket!
picked up the bucket.
Yes, he did. He did. He did! I got the bucket! Guys, I got the bucket.
Stanley
Oh, yeah.
clutched the bucket tightly to his chest and entered the door on his left.
Stanley went on
This
the
was
door
not
to
the
his
correct
right.
way to the meeting room, but Stanley had felt the bucket calling to him, telling him that the employee lounge was simply the place to be.
Mm-hmm.
And here it was. Had the bucket turned out to be correct? Was this better than the meeting room? Yes, Stanley thought to himself. Yes, perhaps it truly was. How insightful the bucket turned out to be.
It did. It's my best friend now. I love this bucket. It's the best.
No, never mind. The bucket was wrong. Stanley took the door on his left to go back to the meeting room.
No, Stanley didn't. Oh, hey!
No,
Said the bucket.
don't go to the meeting room. Go somewhere else. The cargo lift, yes. Go there. Go to the cargo lift.
Okay. Here I go, onto the cargo lift. Whee!
Good.
Said the bucket.
Now ride the lift all the way to the top. There's something up there I need you to do.
Stanley did not question why or how this bucket was speaking to him. It should have alarmed him, of course, because buckets can't talk. But Stanley chose not to think about this obvious fact. He was firmly convinced that the bucket had spoken to him, and he unthinkingly did whatever the bucket asked.
He did. Whoop! Time to go.
In here.
Said the bucket.
Go into this dark room over here.
Stanley once again obeyed blindly.
This dark room? This doesn't look like a dark room. There's a dark room? Okay. Oh, dang dark room. Oh no. I don't like it. I do not like that. Whoa!
Now pick up the phone.
Said the bucket.
Pick up the phone and it will take us back home where we can go about life together.
Okay. It's gonna give me a different ending, right, than the first time, because I mean the ending for this was kind of one of my least favorite ones. It wasn't really that funny to me. I didn't really care for it. But maybe with a bucket by my
This
side.
is the sad story of a man named Stanley and his bucket. Once upon a time, I gave Stanley a bucket because I thought he was lonely and could use a friend.
No, my bucket!
And
My
then,
bucket's gone!
very distressingly, he began to believe the bucket could speak to him.
My bucket is gone! Beep, 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 beep. Okay, alright, we're done with that. Ooh. Wait, but where's the bucket, though? I need my bucket! My bucket was my comfort bucket. It was the best bucket. I needed the bucket. Where's the bucket? Come on! Where's the bucket? Ah! Oh, the bucket! I'm so sorry. I didn't see you. Hello, Stanley. It's me, your bucket. Press X to take me to work with you. Yes!
The Stanley Parable Reassurance Bucket was merely meant to provide the comforting glow of companionship. It doesn't literally talk and give you orders. Whatever Stanley is hearing the bucket say to him is just in his head.
Press B to take me back home with you. I will.
Lately, I've been concerned about him. Wouldn't you be concerned as well? To see him delusional like this, obsessing over an inanimate metal object? I want to say something to him, but I don't know how I can convince him. I don't know if he'll listen to me.
Go back to work. Yes!
Well, I'll try anyway. Stanley, can you hear me? Listen to me. It's just a bucket.
No,
It can't
it's
think,
my best friend.
It can't talk. All it will ever truly do for you is effectively transfer a liquid from one location to a different location. That's it.
I don't believe you.
It doesn't do anything else.
I don't believe you. I don't believe you. Don't listen to the loud man. Go back home. Yeah, don't listen to the loud man.
You see, he's not listening. He's still taking orders from the bucket. You know, once upon a time it was me he took orders from. Me he trusted and listened to. Now all he cares about is his awful bucket. This stupid hunk of metal.
Press X to ignore anyone in your life except for me. Okay.
It's sad, but I suppose he doesn't need me anymore. From now on, he's just going to cling to this bucket, this cold, empty bucket, this sort of shiny bucket. Well, I'll give it this. The bucket does have a nice shine to it.
It does. You believe I'm real, don't you, Stanley? Press B to go back home.
Yes, I suppose
I don't
on
like
closer
it.
inspection that it doesn't quite look like your average hardware store bucket. It's just a little more, what am I trying to say? Sturdier, more capable of transporting liquid. Like it would be better at moving an amount of water from one room to another.
To relive this day with me over and over.
Oh my
Oh
God,
God,
what
that's
a saying.
creepy.
Better at carrying water from room to room. It's a bucket. It's literally just a bucket. Why do I feel some need to point out the ways in which it's so much more than just a regular bucket?
To go home to work to home. To go home to work to home. To go home to work to home to work to home. Okay, sure.
Oh no. I'm having feelings. For the bucket. No. What's going on? Why do I want to be with the bucket? Hear what the bucket has to say. Do anything it asks. What's wrong with me? I don't understand. Perhaps, if I had the bucket, this would be less confusing. Yes. The bucket could tell me what to do in this troublesome situation. Stanley, give me the bucket. Give it to me. Give me the bucket, Stanley.
No.
Give it to me now. Give it, or I'll...
No. It's my bucket. It is my bucket. Go back to work, Stanley. It is my bucket. It's my bucket. Oh no. No. Oh my goodness. I hope he didn't take the bucket. It's mine. It's mine. He can get his own bucket. This one's mine forever. Oh. That was it? Hold
All
on.
his co-workers were gone.
What? Okay, that was one of the very many endings
Stanley
with the
decided
bucket.
to go and entered the door on his left.
That he did. Here we go.
Still no one was here. Stanley needed the bucket's warmth and comfort now more than ever. Perhaps his boss's office was where he'd find answers.
Perhaps. Or what about the broom closet?
Oh, Stanley, can you feel it? The broom closet. It wants the bucket.
No.
You can feel that, can't you?
No.
The aura of jealousy. It's as clear as day. This broom closet believes it deserves the bucket. I can really feel it now. It's a bucket. It belongs in a broom closet. That's what the broom closet is trying to say here. It's supposed to go with the other cleaning supplies. Good for you, Stanley. Don't give in. Don't
He's supposed
hand
to go
over
with the
bucket.
other cleaning
I know
supplies.
how hard it must be, given the pressure that the broom closet is putting on your shoulders right now, but you have to be strong. This is your bucket. This is your companion and lifelong friend. You can't hand it over. Oh, no. We're getting into
no.
name-calling now, it seems. Is this how low the broom closet has sunk, that it has to resort to this stream of petty insults simply in order to get you to hand over the bucket? Stanley, I never liked this broom closet for a variety of reasons, but even this is worse than I had imagined. And wait, now the broom closet has the gall to imply that you and the bucket are not truly deep and lasting friends? That your relationship is purely superficial and convenient? That your life is so banal and meaningless that you'd feel the same sort of kinship towards any inanimate object which happened to lay in your path in an even partially enticing manner?
Yeah, I think you're just really good at improv, my main man. I don't think it's saying any of that. I think maybe you're the delusional one here. You know, you were getting on me about being delusional back there, but I think maybe you're the delusional one. Just maybe.
Well, I never. Go on, Stanley. Lay into it. Really tell the broom closet off for its demeaning comments. Expand on the wide variety of experiences you and the bucket have shared together.
How
Go through
dare
each
you,
of them
broom
point
closet.
by point.
How
Share
dare
your journal
you?
entries detailing the rich emotional landscape of your feelings for the bucket as they have changed and evolved over the years. Let him have it.
Surely I do have a journal that describes my feelings for Bucket. Yeah. Here is the
Okay,
journal.
I've got
Oh,
you something
never
which
mind.
I think will help settle this debate once and for all. Here we go.
There.
What did he do?
Now it's settled. No more debate, no more discussion. Take a hike, broom closet, with all your meandering philosophical diatribes about the nature of cleaning supplies and their relationship to broom closets in the natural order of things.
I didn't get to see it because I can't see the right side of my screen, but it says, what does it say? Property of Stanley.
All right, I've got a second sticker back here, and I'm going to slap it on as well because I think it's appropriate.
Oh, you do?
You see?
Oh,
I feel that it works because the sticker is also a bucket.
Yeah,
That way,
how
if
creative.
you're ever unsure whether
How
the thing you're
creative.
holding is a bucket or not, you can look down at this sticker and say to yourself, ah, it's a bucket. There really is a wide variety of applications for this sticker.
Thank you. Thank you for that clarification. I might have gotten confused without it.
You know what? I could take the name-calling and the dismissal of your kinship with the bucket, but now the broom closet is just giving us the silent treatment. And to be honest, I'm sick of the pettiness on display. You can stay here all you like, but I've had it with this impetulant room of cleaning supplies. Easily the most childish such room I've ever been in. I'll see you outside, and we can get on with the story about you and your bucket.
Okay. Hello? Mr. Narrator Man, I feel kind of alone. I don't like this. You ever think about the fact that people mainly play the Stanley Parable because the narrator guy is fun, and if he wasn't around, then that would take away like 90% of the freaking game? In fact, that would take away 99% of the game. It would just be a place that you just walk around and stuff. Okay, here I am.
Coming to a staircase, Stanley and the bucket walked upstairs to the boss's office.
Stanley and the bucket walked down here. That's what they did. Wait, did I hear a magical noise? A collectible!
You found one of them.
Yes!
One of the miniature Stanley figurines. Remember, no reward for collecting all of these, only the intrinsic pleasure of a job well done. You can't buy that sort of happiness, Stanley. God knows I've tried. So, I implore you to savor each and every moment you come across one of these beautiful figurines.
Hell yeah. Okay, so you can hear it with the, magical noise that goes on a little bit.
But Stanley just couldn't do it. He considered the possibility of facing his boss, admitting he had left his post during work hours. He might be fined for that. And in such a competitive economy, why had he taken that risk? All because he believed everyone had vanished? His boss would think he was crazy. And then, something occurred to Stanley. Maybe, he thought to himself, maybe I am crazy.
Oh, is this just
He
going to
looked
be the
down at
same
the bucket
ending?
in his arms. Am I crazy? He asked the bucket. The bucket returned his gaze, but said nothing at all.
Okay.
That's strange, Stanley thought. Usually the bucket is a source of guidance and wisdom for me in difficult times such as these. He held the bucket close, yet felt none of its familiar reassurance and comfort. And that's when Stanley realized, this isn't my bucket. It's just
my
a
God.
normal, everyday bucket. Someone
No.
else's bucket, perhaps. How did I end up with someone else's bucket? This is
No.
all terribly wrong. Surely no good would come from this. Who knows what sorts of bizarre hallucinations Stanley might experience without the psychologically grounding presence of his bucket.
Oh no.
Now he noticed that the rooms were repeating, which was, of course, very odd.
They are.
Now he
They
felt
are
himself
repeating.
floating off the ground. Oh, gracious,
Oh.
he exclaimed. Without my
Oh.
bucket, I've gone truly mad. Where is it? I must find it.
have to
Far
find
off in
it.
the distance
I have
now,
to
he
find
heard it, calling to him.
Stanley! Stanley, it's me, the bucket.
So close, but
Could
so
it
far
truly
away.
be? He rushed forward from room to room, passing by one bucket after the next. None of them were
No.
his. None of them
No.
were his special bucket.
Oh, bucket.
Come to me, Stanley.
Bucket.
Find
Are you there?
me.
He had to find the bucket. He had to return to his old friend. It was the only way to truly restore his sanity. And then suddenly, he froze dead in his tracks.
What?
He knew where the voice of the bucket had been coming from. The
Where?
real bucket was inside of him all along.
Oh my
It was
god.
incredibly painful.
Oh no.
Stanley doubled over in agony and blacked out.
Oh my gosh. That took a dark turn. What?
This is the story
hell?
of a woman named Mariella. Mariella woke up on a day like any other. She arose,
got dressed, picked up her bucket of comfort and security, and walked to her place of work. But on this particular day, her walk was interrupted by the body of a man who had stumbled through town, talking and screaming to himself, and then collapsed dead on the sidewalk. Right away, she knew what the problem was. This man had no bucket. Of course he'd gone mad, ranting and raving about a narrator describing all of his actions and how everything is predetermined and free will is an illusion and it's all just a video game. It could all have been prevented if only he'd taken his bucket with him. Perhaps he didn't even realize he'd forgotten his bucket at home in the first place. How cruel the world can be, Mariella thought, and she hugged her own bucket even tighter. But of course, she had no time for this. There were a myriad of confusing problems she would soon have to confront at work, for which her bucket would provide absolute guidance and total clarity on everything. Heck yes, she thought to herself, my life kicks ass. And she backflipped all the way to work.
She backflipped all the way to work. Hell yeah! So let me get this straight. She saw a dead man, and then she's like, well, that sucks for him, but my life's pretty great. And she starts doing gymnastics all the way back to work. That's what you're telling me right now. That is basically that's the gist of the story, the moral of the story. In fact, no, that is the opposite of a moral of a story. I just want to say that. Yikes. How can we find them? There will be a reward for finding them all. What kind of reward? An achievement? What we know. The floating objects have appeared across the office. We've energized, there are many questions. There is no memo from management. Can you tell what you've spotted one makes them float in the air? Who took these pictures of them? Good question. Follow clues provided by employee. We can do it. Figglies are hard to find. They're called figglies? Thank you. Good luck. Maybe we are the collectibles. Source. Oh, maybe we are the collectibles to do. So wait, if we're the collectibles and we're collecting ourselves, what does that mean? There will be a reward after finding them all. Stop kidding yourselves. I want them so much. There will be cleaning of this wall required. Oh, but who are you? Okay, want to go home. Missing status, a large room, lots of boxes, stairs, something to do with stairs. Oh, I've gotten 2 of them. Okay, so this is where it's telling me where they are. Some are both red and blue, nearby a fireplace, a private but smelly place for an important person. Is this some kind of game? There must be a point to this. Places to search. Lol, looks like 927. Ha ha ha. Gotta collect them all. Oh, figglies, gotta collect them all. Okay, so I saw one in the bathroom section, right? Yes!
Another miniature Stanley figurine. This, there really must be a snappier name for these things. What about mini stands?
Mini stands! Yes!
What about Stanlerines? Yes,
Stanlerines.
I think I like that.
Yeah,
Another
Stanlerines is the nice
Stanlerine under your belt.
Okay, I like Stanlerines. Stanlerines is nice. Yes!
Okay, I'm going back to the name of these little Stanley figurines, and now I'm torn between Stanlerines and Figglies. What do you think, Stanley? What name better encapsulates the intrinsic sense of happiness that you get from seeing a small number in the corner of your screen go up by 1?
Stanlerines.
Let me sit on it.
Stanlerines.
I'm sure it will come to me.
Stanlerines. Stanlerines. That's the best one. I like Stanlerines. That's good. Oh. Alright, here I go with my bucket. Woo, woo, bucket. Woo, woo, bucket. Woo, woo, bucket. Woo, woo. Yes, that's the official soundtrack for Bucket. Official Bucket soundtrack coming to Spotify in about 5 days. Okay, let's go to mind control
facility.
Yeah, let's go mind control facility. Let's see what goes on with us ending. Because this could be crazy, actually.
The lights rose on an enormous room packed with television screens. What horrible secret did this place hold? Stanley and the bucket both wondered to themselves.
Let's go then. Whee! Okay, what do we got? Oh, here.
The
Okay.
monitors jumped to life, and Stanley nearly dropped the bucket in shock. Everyone in
No,
the
don't
office
drop
was
the
being
bucket. That's forbidden.
videotaped, monitored like guinea pigs. The bucket had never seen anything like this, and it very nearly burst into tears as Stanley cradled it gently, reassuring it that everything would be fine.
As you do.
Was the bucket under the mind control facility's influence as well? Had the
Was it?
bucket been told to do things it didn't wish to do?
I never thought about
What kinds
that.
of things does a bucket want to do or not want to do in the first place? These questions raced furiously in Stanley's feeble mind. No!
His feeble
He
mind.
screamed into the bucket. He couldn't accept it. His own life in someone else's control, never!
He screamed
He
into the
squeezed
bucket.
the bucket tighter. His one friend in the entire world. At this point, he could trust no one except for the bucket.
Maybe, but if the bucket's been being told to do something, who knows?
But here was the proof. The heart of the operation. Controls labeled with emotions, happy or sad or content. Walking, eating, working, all of it monitored and commanded from this very place. And as the cold reality of his past began to sink in, Stanley decided that this machinery would never again exert its terrible power over another human life. For he and the bucket would dismantle the controls for good. Two best friends, Stanley and the bucket, up against the world. They high-fived in a really cool way, and the bucket made a sassy comment about taking down the system.
Hell yeah. They high-fived in a really cool way. We did it, bucket. We did it. Oh yeah.
Stanley and the bucket waited in blackness. Was it over? Yes, they had done it. Stanley and the bucket had defeated their greatest and darkest enemy, freed themselves from the tyrannical grip of the evil mind control machine. Freedom was now mere moments away. Excitedly, the two of them began to discuss the kind of life they wanted to live once they stepped through this massive door. The bucket wanted to learn to roller skate. Stanley wanted to sneeze in every
Go
country
ahead.
on Earth. Both of them wanted to
Sneeze?
begin
Why?
watching a movie, any movie, but then stop it halfway through and begin watching it in reverse from the end. True, it was a
What?
simple life they envisioned, but it was one they'd lived together, with one another to lean on, to trust, to support, and to...
Wait, what? What's happening?
What? Wait, what was happening?
That's what I
Why
said.
had the door stopped? Was Stanley
What?
and the bucket not about to be freed? An unbearable silence filled the room, lingering
Oh, no.
in uncertainty. Until finally the truth hit Stanley square in the face. This building did not want the bucket to leave.
Oh no. No,
The
no,
facility
no.
itself recognized the incredible calming presence of the bucket, needed the soothing warmth of the bucket.
No.
Go to any lengths not to part with the bucket.
No.
No.
It's my bucket.
Stanley can't leave this place. Not
No.
while he has such a precious bucket in his arms. Not while this building has anything to say about it. Stanley realized he would never again leave this very room. But at least he has the bucket. To be trapped eternally in darkness isn't really so bad, Stanley thought to himself. As long as I have my bucket with me, right? I'll be
It'll
okay,
be
won't
taken. It's gonna be
Stanley
taken.
gulped. Very soon now, he was about to find out.
Uh-oh. Oh, I don't like that. I don't like that. Please tell me that's not just how they ended that. That's a creepy ending. That's a weird ending. I don't like that ending. But that's the ending? Hold on. What? Wait. Okay. Alright, so I found another figure. It's right over here in the cargo lift area. Got it.
You're getting close now, Stanley. You've nearly gotten all of the Figler and Marines. Very soon,
Figler
you'll
and
collect the last
Marines.
one. And then
Come
the
on.
first number will
Stan
equal
Marines
the
is
second
better.
number, and that will be it. We'll be different people by then. Different
Okay.
in the sense that we used to have none of them. And now we have them all. You can't go back to when you had no Figler Anlerines. None of us can.
Figler Anlerines. That is not a good word for them. That is a horrible word. I hate that word. Oh. Oh. Oh, there's a vent. Wait, there's a vent here. Oh my god, there's a vent. Maybe the vent leads me somewhere new. Maybe. I'm about to have fun. Ooh. Ooh. Wait. A new place. A new place. What's this? Could I get the last Figler Anlerine here, perhaps? Oh. Hello?
Okay. This is day number 295. Tape number... I don't even know. I've lost track. Nothing feels real anymore. The longer I study this bucket, the less sense anything makes. The sheer euphoria I feel every time I pick it up. No matter how many times I've done it, it's always the same feeling. And the emptiness in my chest when I set it down. It doesn't make sense. There's no explanation for it. I still haven't figured out why I see the world so differently when this bucket is in my arms. Why everything feels so... What do I do with this treasure? I can monetize it.
Monetize it. Yeah, that's what you'll do. Yes.
It's
make that sweet YouTube monetization with it.
People will pay for even just an hour with the bucket.
Yeah.
This is my golden ticket. But I have to be careful, because as soon as this gets out, there's going to be a target on my back.
Oh, what?
Even
Why?
now, I don't know who might be trying to get...
Oh, no.
What's that? Who's there?
They're coming after the bucket.
Caporata.
What is that? Is this a horror game? What the hell? Wait, I want to know the rest of that. I want to know, what do I not know about this? There is some kind of monster. Am I going to run into this monster? What is the thing? That is going to be cool as hell if I run into that monster. Whatever that monster is. Okay, the $1 million question, what happens if I leave the system on?
But at the last second, the bucket jumped in and pressed the button to turn on the controls. Stanley gasped in horror. Had this been the bucket's plan all along? To take over the machine and claim the power for itself?
Had it?
How could the bucket have betrayed him like this? Stanley was prepared to throw the bucket away in disgust when suddenly an image appeared upon the enormous screen.
Did it? Oh, what?
Birds.
What? Silly birds.
Silly birds. The control buttons became active again.
Fly. Fly. Ooh. Wait, what in the world?
Stanley
There's so
flipped
many
through one
birds.
video of silly birds after another, and then it dawned
Wow.
on him. This wasn't a mind control facility at all. It was a facility for monitoring and surveilling silly birds all over the world. The mind controls were only a facade to disguise its true intentions. Had the bucket known this all along? Stanley marveled at the metal genius in his hands, the one who had pointed him towards this incredible discovery. Stanley and the bucket never found freedom because they spent the rest of their lives here in this place, flipping through live streams of the silliest birds imaginable. Of all the possible paths his life could have taken, this one was surely the best. And Stanley was happy.
Sure, seems reasonable to me. I understand. I completely understand why you'd want to spend the rest of your life looking at silly birds. That is not something that I expected. That is nothing compared to what the original ending was for that. If you guys remember in my first video, he was like, I'm gonna kill you. And freaking, the narrator guy was like, I'm gonna kill you. There is no way out. This whole place is gonna explode. It's rigged. Yeah. Yeah, that just went into chaotic a mess. But now it's silly birds. Who wouldn't smile at that? Okay, what if I take the detour to the detour? What happens then? Right? Maybe this is the black and red section that they were talking about. I really want to find the section because or was it black and blue? I don't know. It was black and blue, maybe? I need to find the last figurine, the Stanlerine, the Fliglerine, if you will.
Oh, good Stanley. I'm glad you found your way here. I knew you'd find this place eventually.
Whoa, what the hell?
You see, your friends and I are concerned for you, Stanley. We've come together here because we care about you very much. It's this bucket you're carrying around everywhere. The bucket isn't even from the original Stanley Parable. It's just sequel content. We're the ones that matter, Stanley. Classic characters from the first game, like the Adventure Line and the Broom Closet. Because that's what fans want from a sequel. They want more of their favorite jokes, not this bucket that they've never seen before. Yes, I know I'm the one who gave you the bucket, but you're spending too much time with it. Don't you want another story involving the Adventure Line? We could make the Adventure Line go somewhere new. Yes, that's what the fans want. Let's do it.
Wait, but can I go in the broom closet? I want to go in the broom closet. Oh, the broom closet! Yay! Nothing? Oh, okay. All right. Let's go. Let's go.
Whee! Hello. Look at that wacky line. Who knows where it'll go off to next? Oh, and it played some silly music as well.
Yeah! Silly music. I've heard this song before. This better not be copyrighted.
Now this is what the Stanley Parable is all about.
Okay.
Don't you remember all those great jokes from the original dialogue?
Also, Stanley is addicted to drugs and hookers.
No.
It's as classic now as it was back then. Let's do it for the fans, Stanley. Let's give them more content exactly like this. But if we want to do that, you're going to have to give something up.
No, not the bucket. No, not the bucket. I don't want to give up the bucket. It's the bucket. How can one deny the bucket? The bucket's true, beautiful, simplistic beauty is too much for the normal human mind to comprehend. I cannot give it up. It's impossible.
We need to get rid of the bucket. That's why I'm very proud to introduce a brand new character. This is the Bucket Destroyer.
Oh God.
I think it'll make a wonderful new addition to the rich lore of the Stanley Parable. True, it also was not in the original game, but it's such a well-fleshed-out character with so much personality that to me, it already feels as though it's been part of the cast all along. Don't you agree?
No. Oh no,
Can you
I don't
guess
like
what
that.
the Bucket Destroyer does? Surely you don't need me to spell it out for you.
No.
Go ahead now, Stanley. Say goodbye to the bucket, and then pop it into the machine when you're ready.
Wait, there's something down there, right? There's something down there. Okay, fine. Here's the... Oh,
Now
I
listen
don't
to
want
me.
to.
It's crucial that you give it the bucket. I don't know what the Bucket Destroyer will do if it can't destroy your bucket. Destroying buckets is all it knows. That is its singular personality trait.
I am trying.
Sure,
I am actually trying.
How does a character with only one personality trait deserve to join the pantheon of beloved Stanley Parable characters?
I'm trying, it doesn't work.
If you were to really explore the Bucket Destroyer, you would see that its desire to crush buckets is so densely loaded with complexity and nuance that it's really like 10 personality traits. What other object in this game can you even say that about? The Broom Closet? Certainly not. I wonder what sort of Bucket Destroyer merchandise the fans will be clamoring for after this. Okay, the Bucket Destroyer is getting very upset now. You'll have to hurry and feed it. We can't get back to the classic Stanley Parable characters like the Adventure Line or the Bucket Destroyer until you
It's not working. It's not working. It's not working.
The fans are waiting. Do it for the fans, Stanley. Give the fans what they want. Hurry and...
Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh, there's no way. I was trying. Oh.
The Bucket Destroyer. My prized creation. You had so much potential. We were going to do such marvelous things with you, tell such spell-binding stories about you. All of it squandered now. Goodbye, new friend. For the moment in time that you were here, you were magnificent.
Not really. I mean, it was just kind of like a mediocre bucket, you know, destroyer, if you ask me. That is certainly a ending. Nobody ever said otherwise. Certainly not the bucket. But you know what the bucket is telling you to do right now? Subscribe to Queen Shnookie Plus. And Queen Shnookie. Okay, instead of going up the cargo lift, I tried going down onto this walkway that there is, and I'm loving his reaction so far.
I was in the middle of something. Do you have zero consideration for others? Are you that convinced that I want something bad to happen to you? Why, I don't know how to convince you of this, but I really do want to help you, to show you something beautiful. Look, let me prove it. Let me prove that I'm on your side. Give me a chance.
No. I want to see what's in this room. I've never been in this room before. This is perhaps the final room that I'll be going in. Danger. Danger everywhere. Okay, thank you for the clear warning. No buckets past this point. I know, I left my bucket back there. Oh.
Now listen carefully, this is important. Stanley walked through the red door.
Ooh,
And there
no.
it is. The last Stiggly Wiggly.
Oh, it's a
Savor this
Stiggly
moment,
Wiggly
Stanley.
now. Okay.
This is a real accomplishment. This is doing something just for the sake of doing it. Where
Yes.
so many people expect to be rewarded for the most trivial achievements, you've insisted that a job well done is its own reward. I would tell you that I'm proud of you for collecting them all, but that would be like a reward, and we can't have that. So,
No.
instead I'll just say, it's done. We're all done here. And now we can go to whatever the hell you were doing before you hunted for figurines.
No, give me an achievement or something. Come on. Oh, fine. Okay, you said he walked door on his right. I'm gonna go door on right.
Perhaps you misunderstood. Stanley walked through the red door.
Stanley walks through the blue. Stanley walks through the blue.
I still don't
the
think
blue.
we're communicating properly. Stanley
Yes.
walked through the red door.
The blue.
All right, fine. Go ahead, Stanley. You want to know so badly what's out there? You want to find out what lies at the end of this road you've chosen? Well, don't let me stop you. You see?
I do.
There's nothing here. I haven't even finished building this section of the map because you were never supposed to be here in the first place. Broken rooms, exposed developer textures. Is this what you had wanted? Was
Wait,
it
what's
worth
down there?
ruining the entire story I had written out specifically for you? Do you not think I put a lot of time into that? Because I did. And in the end, it was all for nothing. Because this is what you wanted to see. Help me here, Stanley. Help elucidate these strange and unknowable desires of yours. What would have made this game better? What did you want to see? Vehicles? Skill trees? Work with me. You've given me absolutely nothing so far. Tell you what. Let me take a stab in the dark at a new design, and you can give me some feedback. There we go. A third option. This already feels leaps ahead of where we were before. Go ahead, Stanley. Take it for a spin.
What if I go through here, though? Oh, come on.
Okay, I'm going to stop you there. Now, tell me about your experience with this new version. Would you say that the game benefited from allowing you more choices? Feel free to be honest. I'm looking for some real critical feedback here.
Okay, so I haven't played the game before since now. But if you want my real feedback, it's 5, but I'm going to give it 1.
1? I mean, I can understand if you had reservations, you saw ways the game could be improved to more fully express itself mechanically and artistically, but a 1? That's not even helpful. What am I supposed to do with that? But I guess it isn't my place to judge. Here, based on the data from your previous playthrough, I've compiled a new version. And to be perfectly candid, I think I've knocked it out of the park with this one. Let's take a look. Now, would you say that competitive leaderboard helped you feel motivated to keep walking through doors? Again, honest answers, please.
Oh, well, shout out to all these people, I guess. Hello. Oh my gosh, where am I on this list? Hello, where the hell? Stanley. This is you. Stanley 47. How long does it take you? You are objectively ranked. Oh, no, come on. Why not ask some friends for help? Error, friends list empty. That's not true. I have a couple of wonderful friends on my friends list. I will have you know. Alright. Well, fine. Let's try to go through this door. No? Oh, whoa! Hold on. Why is this? Good sir. He boarded it up. Why did he board it up? Why is this boarded up? What? 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 How did it? That's... I think I found a glitch.
Hey, I nearly forgot. I've got a prototype of a new game I've been working on, and now would be a lovely opportunity to give it some play testing. You wouldn't mind taking a look at it, would you? Perfect. Let me boot it up. Aha! Fascinating. What do you think this game is about, Stanley? What's our backstory? What is our motivation? Well, it seems obvious to me that you are meant to play as a creepy man spying on innocent civilians below you from up high in your creep tower, perhaps for some sort of twisted erotic purpose. Yes, that must be it. What a fascinating venture into the experience of total mental depravity. So far, I love everything about this game, Stanley. And it seems there's even more. Come, let's venture outward and see what else is out there.
Minecraft opening door sound. Okay. Oh, whoa. Hello. Looks like a downstairs. I'm free! I'm gonna be free!
Oh, no.
Whoa!
No, it can't be.
What? What do you see? All I see is frames. Messy
It is.
frames.
It's an open world game. Good God, quickly block it off.
No! No! No, no freedom!
Stanley, what a close call.
No,
You
what
wandered
a
off
close
into
call to freedom. Come
thing.
on.
That big, open, just wandering around, no right or wrong directions, no path to follow. You can just go in any... Oh, thank heavens we avoided it. We're out of the woods now, Stanley. Okay,
Well, we're
I'm going
actually
to get
quite
us out
in
of
the
here.
woods
Let's
right
find
now.
another game. Preferably something with walls. Something with nice, big, insurmountable walls.
Are you gonna restart the game?
Okay.
You're gonna restart the
I
game,
think
aren't you?
this will be just the thing.
I know one of these times he's gonna restart the game to just be Stanley woke up one day and all of his co-workers were
Wonderful.
Is this
See,
Rocket
this is exactly what I had in mind.
Is this
just
what
a
is
nice big
this
box
is
for you
Rocket
to run
League.
around in. There
What
isn't
the
any
hell?
possibility that you could get lost here. Now this is game design. Stanley, if you manage to get lost in this game, I will be phenomenally impressed.
Okay. Well, you know me.
Okay, so
You
what
know
exactly
me.
do we do here? Let's see. There are lots of cars here in the back, but obviously there's no racetrack. Okay, I'm seeing that there's a ball of some kind back here. Is this game sports ball? Stanley, I think it's sports ball. Oh, what fun. We shall run the bases and do a touchdown together? Yes, I think surely we must. Okay, Stanley, here's the ball. Have fun.
Whoa, whoa. Oh my gosh. This isn't supposed to be a scary game. Whee! Oh.
Are you doing it? Are you winning? Is this fun? Is it better than my miserable little story that I worked so hard on?
Maybe.
Stanley, I have a thought. And I realize I'm not a sportsologist, but if one ball generates a certain amount of raw adrenal pleasure, then surely multiple balls makes for an even more euphoric sports experience.
That's great. Do
I'm
that.
going to try it out.
Do that.
Here comes
Do
another
that.
ball.
Do that. Yes. Yes.
Yes. Oh, goodness, that really does feel amazing, doesn't it? Stanley, I'm like a child in a confectionery shop. I simply have to have more. I'm insatiable.
Yes.
More balls.
Yes. This works perfectly. It makes me so happy. Oh my gosh, this is insane. You're gonna break the game, aren't you? My frames are already messed up as it is. They're so messed up as it is.
Are you enjoying this, Stanley?
Yes, I
Are you
am.
having fun?
I am.
Is this a real video game?
It is.
Well, I sure hope you're having a good time, because guess what? It's over.
What?
That's right.
No.
Your little fun comes to an end. This is my game, and what I say goes. You get to have fun when I let you, Stan. Hold on. What are you doing?
I want to see where the balls are going. I want to see where the balls are going, Mr. Sir. I gotta check it out. I gotta check it out. What's down here? Wonk.
Stanley, don't do that. I can't follow you there. I can't help you. How will you write a story without me? You can't do it. You know that. Stanley, come back.
Okay, bye. Bye. Guys, I finally did it. I'm alone. I'm alone. I made it. I made it. Whoa. Hold on. I'm back in the office. Everything looks broken. Everything's teared down. Oh. Oh, there's a light. Oh, what? Somebody left their computer on. That's dangerous. Okay, there's a light. There's a light. Hold on, I gotta walk towards the light. Mr. Narrator, man, I hope you don't find me sneaking around here. Doesn't look like there is anything to be found here. All of a sudden, I feel a sudden loss of direction. I'm alone, and I don't know what the hell I'm doing. I'm kind of freaked out. I'm a little freaked out. Whoop.
I wonder what he found. If what he wanted was to be the leading man in his own story, well, perhaps he's gotten it. Down in wherever he is right now. I wonder if
You're
he's
making
happy with his
that sound like
choice,
I've been
or
hell.
if he's learned
What?
the heavy cost that comes with it. He'll understand soon what I was trying to tell him. He needs me. Someone who will wrap everything up at the end, to make sense out of the chaos and the fear and the confusion. That's who I am. That is what I mean to this world. Oh, yes. Yes, I'll be back. There's no other way. Once this ends, after it all comes to a close, then I'll be back. The end will be here soon. Very soon. I can wait.
So can I. I'm very patient. I'll do improv for you. So a guy walks into a bar, and that's when he says, oh, hey, the loading actually is... Okay, I guess that's the ending for that one. Okay, so I hadn't been recording this section with my voice for a little bit, but I thought, hey, you know what, since the narrator talks so much, it's okay that I wasn't. But can I just say, I love that this is like a 2013 video style movie maker that the narrator has put together. It's Ministan, #5. They even went out and they found the exact same effects. It's absolutely gorgeous, and I just needed to include this in the video before I ended it. You found it. It's near the cargo lift. It is. Thanks for watching. Thank you, narrator. Directed by the narrator, edited by the narrator, starring Stanley, the narrator.
Takes you back, doesn't it? I spent a lot of time making that video, but
Really?
it was 8 minutes I wouldn't have spent on anything else.
Oh no.
And then, Stanley, then we came to the last collectible, the final figurine, right here by the red and blue doors.
That we did.
This memory is the most distinct and clear in my mind, perhaps because it was the one that happened more recently than all the others. Who can truly say how the mind works? All I know is that this is the moment where you picked up a Figley and I thought to myself, yes, that's all of them. They're all collected. It was a moment unlike any other. Except for the other moments picking up figurines, which it was exactly like.
Alright, let's try red door. Why the hell not? Oh wait, both of them are the same. Okay. Oh, hello. Oh no.
And then there was no more. Because we've caught up to the present moment. Nothing left to do but move onward into the future. Goodbye, memory zone.
Oh, is that it? Is that... Okay. Alright.
No, I'm not done. I'm not ready to move on. Stop the loading screen. Isn't there some way we can stay here, keep enjoying these figurines? Let's just go backwards. We'll do the memory zone again from the opposite direction. See how that feels.
Sure. Why not? The opposite direction.
Okay, yes. The room with the red and blue doors. I
Got it.
remember this. I must say, of all the figurines we looked at in our initial tour of the memory zone, this one is the most distinct and clear in my mind. Let's keep going. I want more.
What? What was that sound?
And here's where I made that video. Don't you remember the video we
Oh, it
watched?
was the best video ever. Yeah, I was gonna say it's the best video.
Yeah.
It's the best video. I love that video. It's the best. I should copy, paste, upload it on my channel. Just that right there. Everybody will think it's so low quality and they won't get the joke.
Still don't remember the pink room, Stanley. Still no memory of this one. Good room, though. A solid
Love
room.
pink. Everybody knows that. Pink's my favorite color. It's the best color. Debatably, but certainly.
These really were a treat to hunt down. You know, if there had been any kind of reward for finding all of these, it really would have muted the intrinsic joy of collecting them. I'm very glad we resisted the temptation. Next one.
Okay. I still think that video was definitely worth collecting all of the figures for. That video was absolutely amazing. I loved it.
This was our second Figley. Don't you remember? Yes, I remember it too.
Yeah.
The past is truly a wonderful thing. Why does anyone ever choose to leave it? Keep going.
Here we go, and then the first one.
This is it. The very first one we found in the exhibit where I introduced you to the figurines. Oh, I want more memories, Stanley. I want to keep going. What else is there? What came before
Oh,
this?
you gotta let it go, man. You gotta let it go. You made some magnificent memories. Now leave them. Leave them. They're beautiful. They can be left alone. Do not get obsessive. Okay? Don't.
Look, it's the terrible new content that we were originally sold on. I remember hating it back then, but time does put a rosy filter on everything. In fact, I dare...
Oh, yes. The two doors. Who could have forgotten that? A classic memory, this one.
Okay. Ah, and then the original.
And before everything else, there was your office.
Yeah. You know, this does actually...
Is there anything else? Was there something that came before your
What's that?
office? There's something I feel I can remember. I can remember.
You can't remember anything. It's just a black void.
Yes, I'm remembering something now. I remember before this whole story got started. Back then I was different. I used to make big decisions. I was passionate. I was skeptical. I weighed each decision with profound thoughtfulness. And then somewhere along the way, I stopped making decisions. I became lazy. And I came up with a character named Stanley to do my thinking for me. He would make the decisions
Really?
and decide which way to go. I would cheer him on as he collected figurines for no reason. Why did I invent Stanley? Was I lonely?
What?
Yes, perhaps that's it. Perhaps I needed to imagine I had companionship. And Stanley really did make for a wonderful companion, even if he was a fiction. But I suppose it's grown old. I want to think for myself again. I want to go back to how it used to be. Yes, I can be on my own again. I can do it. I'll be stronger this time. I'll take care of myself. I don't need Stanley anymore.
No!
Oh, but he truly was so much fun to play with. You know what? Since we're in the memory zone, how about one more good memory? Let's go back just once and give Stanley one more run of the office, and then I'll retire him for good. I did enjoy telling his story so very much.
Oh no!
Okay, here we go. This is the story of a man named Stanley.
What? What? No! No! Come on! Don't delete a creation that you have so much fun with. Come on! on. That's crazy. I didn't think that there was like some kind of crazy plot to it. I thought that it was just, this is the game. This is the way that it is. And then that's just it. I didn't think that there was anything to it. But I was completely wrong. Alright, so apparently I hear that there's an ending for
All of his co-workers were gone. What
one
could it
of,
mean?
I think, going
Stanley
up here.
decided
Wait,
to go to the
wait,
meeting room.
Getting
Perhaps
the
he'd
bucket.
simply
We have
missed
to
the
get the
memo.
bucket for this one. This is the one that really
Everyone is
excites
so
me.
lucky to have
Okay,
a bucket,
so
but
let's
Stanley
get this
is a
bucket.
very lucky fellow. Very. Stanley clung the
I am
bucket to
very
his
lucky.
cheek.
Yes.
Could his
Okay.
co-workers really
Alright,
all
so
be
we need to
gone?
go up here. Oh. Whoa. Okay. Hold on. We can go up here. And then, whoa!
Yes,
Yes!
whispered the
I
bucket
made
into
it.
Stanley's ear. We've done it. We've escaped from that dull office and that pesky narrator. At last, out here in the white
Hell
void, we are
yeah.
alone. Now, and for the first time, I can reveal to you my true self. The bucket began to tell Stanley of its life and its history, of the countless wars it witnessed, desecrating the land and lives of untold numbers of innocent humans, and the bucket's own complicity therein.
Oh my gosh.
Of sadness and regret,
What?
and the many years it spent dwelling on the actions it might have taken to curb the madness and the decay, if only it had been stronger. Of hope and redemption, and its crusade to uplift the stock of life for the common man, to manifest justice where none existed, and the bittersweet reality of time, to see one's dreams and wishes met halfway, meted out in parcels like charity, and abandoned as soon as the warm glow of inspiration begins to dim. The opportunities to do so much more. There was so much it could have done, perhaps, the bucket wondered to itself. Perhaps if it had seen
I
its
love this
own
music.
darkness with a clearer perception. This was way too much for Stanley.
What are you talking about?
He screamed.
You're a bucket!
To this, the bucket furrowed its brow.
No,
Said the bucket.
not since the evil wizard Gambhorata first ensnared me in his machinations
What?
as payback for the sacred
evil-
amulet I stole from his treasured vaults. I was young back then and could not conceive the ramifications of... No!
Stanley screamed even louder this time.
This is...
Stanley, calm down.
You are...
Stanley.
bucket! This is so stupid! Why are we even doing this?
As Stanley screamed and screamed and screamed, the bucket revealed its true form, transforming into a mighty beast of
What?
untold power, its fangs glistening like...
Wait. What?
My God, Stanley,
What?
you
Oh
did
my
it.
God.
You saved us from the bucket. Thank God you already had all 12 emblems of sages and knew the incantations to summon their true power. Otherwise, we would have easily been overwhelmed by the bucket's power. I'm speechless. You've demonstrated such bravery here
Excuse me?
today. Come, let's restart the game, and we'll agree to never again go trifling with this bucket, nor the dark magic cast away inside of it.
Sure. Yeah, I'm very glad I got that ending. Yay. I'm not sure what happened, but I'm grateful for it, I guess. I don't know. Okay, let's try to go back into the dark room that the bucket wants us to go in. But what if
Now
I
pick up the phone.
unplug?
Oh, hold on. Why did you unplug the phone? Were you trying to
Because that's
resist the
me. I'm
bucket's
a rebel.
orders? Stanley, I was
Yeah.
joking. Obviously, the bucket isn't talking to you and telling you to do things. Buckets can't talk. It was a joke. Don't you get the joke? It's funny, Stanley. A talking bucket. Can't you see? Oh, goodness. I must have really bungled up the delivery if you actually took me seriously. Where did I mess up the joke? Should I have paused for longer or spoken quicker? Comedic timing is so difficult. I wish I were better at it. But there isn't exactly an instructional video on comedy that one can watch to fully... Oh, wait, yes, there is.
Oh boy.
It's sitting right here. Let's take a look.
I do love the narrator's videos. He has amazing videos.
What is comedic timing? What is comedic timing? How does it work? How long should it last? How can it be used to effectively silence your political enemies? And more
What?
importantly, can it be taught in its entirety within 90 seconds? Thankfully, the answer to all of these questions is yes. let's dive deeper. If you've ever told a joke or made someone laugh,
oh my gosh,
in all likelihood, you did it while standing 50 to 80 centimeters from them in a room of no more than 76 degrees Fahrenheit, with one of your arms raised straight upward at a 15-degree angle from your body.
Of course.
These are the optimal conditions for good comedic timing.
Yeah, they are.
To begin the joke, start by stating and spelling your name. Next, provide a brief synopsis of the joke, including the specific times at which the recipient of the joke will laugh, and then spell out your name a second time. With these steps complete, it's time to begin the humor. Speak the entire joke in no more than 18 seconds and no less than 13 and a half, pausing only for bathroom breaks when necessary. When the joke has concluded, it is customary to inform your listener that the joke is over by declaring in your loudest possible voice, "I'm Dunny with the funny." Let's practice screaming, "I'm Dunny with the funny" now.
I am Dunny with the funny. That is, okay. So a guy walks into a bar, and then he says, "I am Dunny with the funny." I tried it. Can I go back to being a human being?
This saying is a perfect example of expectations management, which is the cornerstone of good comedy. Finally, it's time to hand out surveys. Collecting hard data from your audience on how rapt they were throughout the joke is the only way to grow or learn as a comedian. An effective survey should be no less than 10 pages long and should include the same question reprinted several times, just to ensure the survey taker is actually paying attention and not simply filling in answers at random. And that's all there is. With these strategies at your disposal, you'll have audiences doubled over in laughter and even tripled over in laughter in no time at all. Just remember to let them stop laughing at some point, you gut-busting little scamp. After all, we're each of us needed on the front lines of the war to fight the 12-legged invader who threaten our very existence and who very likely die in a hailstorm of bullets and mandibles. All of us must be prepared to give our lives to this noble cause, just as our children must do after us, and their children after them. Godspeed, and may Earth reign supreme.
What?
Hey, goodness, this video is a little outdated, isn't it? Well, no matter. I think the fundamentals of proper comedic timing are still as relevant today as they were back then. So with that in mind, I believe the only way forward is for us to return to the two doors and walk through all of this again, so I can try telling my story with more appropriate comedic delivery. Come along, let's head back.
Oh, okay. Here I go. Here I go, Mr. Narrator. Remember to say that you're Dunny with the funny. I really want to hear him say that a lot.
I can feel it. This time, I'm really going to nail the delivery. You'll be in stitches. A talking bucket, you'll say? How ridiculous. How absurd. What a hilarious concept. The king of comedy. That's what you'll call me. Thank goodness we had the instructional video. Otherwise, who knows where we'd be right now. Well, I wouldn't be the king of comedy, that's for sure. The bucket spoke to Stanley.
The bucket spoke.
The bucket spoke.
Oh, I'll figure it out on the fly. No need to overthink things.
The bucket spoke to Stanley, and he said, "I'm Dunny with the funny." The bucket spoke. The bucket spoke. I'm doing the testing for him. Hello? Are you gonna commentate? I'm waiting for you. Your cue. You're the comedic genius here, Mr. Sir. You gotta...
Here we go. You ready? When Stanley and the bucket came to a set of two open doors, they entered the door on the left.
Oh no, they went on the door on the right. How silly of them. Oh my gosh. Okay.
What? We're back at the phone already? No, what's going on? There were supposed to be several rooms leading up to this. There was supposed to be a build-up to this point, a dramatic display of remarkable comedic wit which culminates in this scene with the phone. But now the timing's completely off. The joke will never land. Well, not the way it was meant to. And it's all my fault. I must have forgotten that the phone room comes immediately after the two doors room. What an egregious mistake.
No.
I made a fool of myself.
No, it doesn't.
I don't deserve the title of King of Comedy. I'm nothing. I'm not even the lowliest joke-telling whelp. I think I need to go back and rewatch that instructional video.
Oh
again.
No, don't do that. Don't do that,
Surely
please.
that will help me improve my...
Don't.
Here we go. You ready? Oh. When Stanley and the bucket came to a set of two open doors, they entered the door on the left.
But what if... Hear me out.
What? We're back at the phone already? No. Here we go. You ready?
Yes.
When Stanley and the bucket came to a set of two open doors, they entered the door on the left.
But what if they entered the door on the right? What if? Hear me out. Punchline. Stanley and a bucket walked into a bar.
What? We're back at the phone already? No.
Oh, okay. No, never mind. There's nothing that we can do.
Here we go.
We gotta go on the
You
left
ready?
one. Yeah.
When Stanley and the bucket came to a set of two open doors, they entered the door on the left.
Got it.
No. You were supposed to go through the door on the right, leading back to the phone.
That's
Did
what
you
I
not
was
even
doing!
Look at the instructional video. I think
What?
this was all covered very clearly. There's no way I can make the comedic timing work now. It's done. The joke is completely done and over. It's all your fault,
I was
Stanley.
doing that.
I'm going to
Shut
be
up.
ridiculed in the community of other joke writers. I'm going to be shamed at every one of our meetings from now on. All because you couldn't watch a simple video and take a hint. Are you proud of yourself for bringing me down, Stanley? Are you proud?
Excuse me. This is your fault. Good.
Stanley, you
What?
love the bucket so much it's like you... it's as though
Wait,
all of your other
what?
most prized possessions pale in comparison. Yes. Well, let me try that again, Stanley. I heard that you are pale with shame over how unabashedly in love with a bucket you are. No? Still not?
Is this the ending of the game?
Pale with shame. Pale with shame. Pale... What's another word to describe a bucket? Stanley, this bucket is so metal. I think I saw it playing guitar.
No.
No. We're getting away from making fun of Stanley's obsession with the bucket, which was the whole point of this. I'm no good at these jokes. I need more instructional videos. That's exactly what it is. That's what will make me the king of comedy again. More instructional videos. Let's see.
Okay, I guess that's the end. But then again, you know what they say, the end is never the end, 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 is never the end. Alright, so this has been the Stanley Parable. A lovely, lovely game that is quite fourth wall breaking, and it's always a thrill to play games like that. It's been super fun to interact with, and the dialogue in it and the amount of endings that they have in it are really entertaining. And I personally recommend that you go check it out. Even though you just watch me play it, it's different to make the choices for yourself and, you know, play around and do stuff, because that way it gets to feel a little bit more personal with the way that you interact with the narrator, and it's just a lovely, lovely game. Go and support it, and yeah, with all that said, take care of yourselves, have a decent day, and stay tuned all the way.